Hi, this is Carehart, and don't want to confuse anybody, but we do have a dAM club program, and just a few subscribers to the dAM pack. But I thought I would bring back a project from several years ago on the early hardest bags from way back in the day and what they used to look like, and then I put a twist on it. So if any of you have been around long enough to remember the cassette covers that were turned into journals, that was one of the earliest hardest bags ever sent. And so what's included in it, hey there, Judy and Arlene. What's included in it, for those of you who are not familiar with the very earliest days, this is for the dAM pack only. At the very earliest days, I had all of these papers, like tons of little papers. And the goal, when I originally started the hardest program, was to create a day of inspiration for someone going through something traumatic that may or may not be familiar with art. And so I thought, well, it might be kind of fun to bring that back for the second dAM pack, but in a different way to make it a little spicier. So the dAM Club, these are people who pay for their monthly packages, and when they receive their monthly package, it should bring them inspiration for that month. And so I know this seems kind of silly, but I was just feeling a little nostalgic and wanted to do it for a month. And then I'll go back to, making the regular dAM packs, which again, this is only the second month, so they don't know what's in store for them anyway. But for those of you who remember, may have been one of the first few hardests that we had, instead of being a pack of candy cigarettes, it was a cassette cover. Do you guys remember that from way back years ago? Well, I made too many, more hardests than I had at the time, so I sold some of them too. And so it comes with some paper scraps, fabric, lots, even wrapping paper bits, a tiny little envelope with little pieces put into it. And boy, have the hardest bags changed over the years. Then there's little bits and pieces that are die cuts and tags that are popped in there. And all of those, this was before I had any volunteers, all of those packages were created by hand. And I only have a few of these left over that I never resent because I just didn't send that many. Back then. Oh my gosh. And even a tiny little bag with a tiny little metal piece. Oh my gosh, how funny. A tiny little bling in a circle. I do remember making these packages, and I love it. I wonder how well these unstick after a few years. Oh, that's fabulous. And so, yep, it's kind of nice to bring back up. Here's the twine. I have some stretchy stuff, another kind of twine. They're not all the same. It's just a bunch of papers. Oh, here we go. I knew I had lost a spine. There's the other spine. These spines I just added because, you've got to make the packages a little bit different. And I wanted to make the spine a little bit stronger. Oh my gosh, it just makes me smile. So for those of you who are hardests now, this is what a hardest bag used to look like when it started. It'd be all the stuff, papers for paper crafting. This is a page out of, I'm assuming, a Work Basket magazine. I've had those for a long time. This is photo paper, graph paper. Hey there, Amin. Oh my gosh, oh, I remember running these through. I thought it would be kind of fun. Oh, see, now I want to go get an ink pad and show you guys what I showed them a long time ago. All right, so this is definitely more than enough to make a junk journal. And instead of a cassette cover for the dAM Club, those who are the monthly subscribers, it's a box of candy cigarettes because it's a damn feisty group and I thought that would be kind of fun. So I'm going to have a little lid to take the candy cigarettes out. And I am just going to play for a little bit and make a junk journal however I feel like it. Let's take our little candy cigarettes out. It's just the box I want. For any of you who receive the candy cigarettes, make sure that you're not allergic to any of the ingredients. Not that they really give you ingredients on the side. How crazy is that? Oh, there it is. Dextrose, corn starch, corn syrup, tapioca, beef gelatin, and artificial flavors. Oh my gosh, that's such a weird mix. All right, well, that's good. So hold your britches. I need an ink pad. I stuck my finger right in it. It's that one right there. Oh my word. I am just the queen of messy. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Hygiene should be her name, right? Look, it's been so long since I've played, my baby wipes are not even moist. That's okay. Hopefully it has enough to pull it off a little bit. I mean, I still play. It's been a while since I've played with my baby wipes. That's a funny sentence, isn't it? Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's do this thing. I'm 7 minutes and 45 seconds in and I haven't even started yet. All right, so you're taking any box apart. And the big question you want to ask yourself is, which side do I want to be my spine? Because sometimes the back side is good. I think I like the back side better. So that's what I'll do. Although, yeah, I do. And let me tell you why. Here's the back side of the box. And this one says how many ounces is in it with the word candy. And then this one just says candy. All right, so this is going to be my front. This is going to be my spine. So this is where I'm going to cut. And try to be right on my edge. So how many of you actually remember when I made the very first cassette journal covers? How many of you have been around for that? Take that off. Oh, look, it happens to be the same size here, which means you can use it to reinforce your spine. Like that. And you know I'm going to do that. Now, if you don't want to use the other side to reinforce your spine, let's say you've messed up, included in this dAM monthly kit, I have one that's already pre-cut for you to work. That is literally exactly the size you need. Okay. And I will use that one just because, but if you want to make more than one, or you can't find this in your kit, or you want to use it for a cassette cover, then use this one because it's the same size. All right. so that you don't need the bottom part. And if you don't have perfect cuts, who cares? And then you don't need the top part. Some of you can just fold it over and glue it if you want to. That's fine too. I'm deciding whether I want this to fold over or just be on top. I think I want it on top. So do this first. Need some junk mail. That's going to be my little glue thing. Guys, use whatever you need to be your little glue thing. I'm messy when it comes to glue. Nice fine on now. That way it can dry while I play with my papers. And push that baby down. Make sure you ask the glue to adhere nicely and it will behave. You want the candy. Should I eat a piece of candy just because? Oh my gosh, it's not as good as you think it is. It's like I'm eating a piece of chalk. Hold on, chewing. With a hint of mint. Not as good as you remember. Okay, for those of you who get the kit and you wonder why it has that serrated top, I'll show you in a bit. Not like a serrated knife or anything. All right, so now all I want to do is reinforce either side. And these I've added to the kit. They look different for different people. In the dAM club. And I like that better. Put that one down. Like that. All I want to do is just make my edges just a tad stronger. That's my glue baby. I don't include glue sticks in the dAM packs because in the dAM club, they don't have to qualify financially, and I assume they can afford the glue sticks. Do any of the cards have half-naked men? Kathy says, no, Arlene, but I'll try to snap a pic of feet in his drawers for you. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. If anybody knows a good downloadable digital, a bunch of half-naked men, I'm game. Oh my gosh, you know what I forgot to do on my little bend here? So I forgot to give it just a little bit of space. Let me see if my glue's still wet enough to move it. Nope, don't forget to give it just a little bit of space for your spine there. And you're saying to me, oh my gosh, that doesn't fit. Oh, y'all, it fits. It fits just fine when you cut it off. Just from here. that little bit. Oh my gosh. These scissors need a little bit of love. I actually meant to wipe down the inside of the box with a baby wipe, just so none of that sugary yumminess would still be there. But I forgot. Oh, I cut the serrated part off the bottom. Dagnabbit. I didn't mean to do that. I wondered why it was a little firm right there. I could fold this in to be a pocket on this side. I think I'll do that. I don't want a pocket on the front, just the back. Now, so many people do the glue on each side. I really like it when it's wrapped around, but if I wrap around on the outside, I'll see it here. So I'm going to do it on the inside. Just trim this. Yeah, I'm always the what not to do stream. That's because I am not the best artist by any means. I just play because it's fun to play. All right, here we go. Hold your, oh my word. Glue on the fingers. Okay. And make sure you put a large quantity of glue. Let it get just a tad tacky. Don't be afraid to use your glue stick. And for those of you who don't get the Happy Pack, the reason I put this on the main channel is because you may want to go get yourself some candy sticks and do the same thing. Grab some paper scraps and just play. And that's my back cover. I assume all Happy Packers have a little bit of washi tape, so I'm going to use my washi tape to just hold the glue down while I work on the other stuff. Cover done. Right now I just want to fold my papers, and I really am this haphazard when I do my papers. Let's see how big we want the general one to be so I can put a sample. Maybe twice this size. Oh, that's a perfect 2 inches by 3 1/4. So I want my pages to be just a little less than 4 inches and 3 inches long. So 4 by 3 is what I want. How big is this? That's a little less than 4 by 2 1/2. So even these could be used as pages, but I'm going to save them aside. So this one is 5 by 4. Okay, so there's my 4. and oh my gosh. This is the what not to do show. Don't use your wrong hand to rip and tear something. It'll be fine. Just leave that. I'm going to use my sharper ruler. It's easier. All right, so first off, I don't like these edges. Now, I want it to read the right way. I like this right here. I'm going to get 4 inches. 1, 2, 3, 4. And if I need it to be 3, where's my inky? Oh my God. Oh, there it is. Since this one wanted to get on my fingers, we'll use this color. And I just want to highlight a little embossing. From that circle. Do it on both sides. The deboss side sometimes highlights okay because you can see the texture of it, and it sometimes will pull that color just on those items. But the emboss side definitely works the best when you're just lightly rubbing your stamp pad on it. If that even comes out. That's the only thing I wanted the stamp pad for. All right, so these will be my first 2 pages and my sample. Do that later. All right, so are you 4 inches? Just a smidgen more. For those of you who like to use your cutting mats, use your darn cutting mats. I just don't always want to do that. I'm going to take this in just a little bit more than the 4 inches. And 3 gets me here. Yeah, that works. Here's my little stack. I'm going to have to start making a stack. Can't make the stack too big. Oh, this is so cute. I love these kinds of things. All right, the scissors are going to take that off. I don't like that serrated feeling. A little less than 3 inches, that's fine. Oh my gosh, looks like it was meant for this book. That's good too. This one, 4, 3, perfect. This one, well, I know it's a 3 by 5, so I just need to make this one. I don't want to have a lot of pockets in this because I tend to put too many pockets in things. But it is a full inch. I might just fold it. Yeah. That one's done. You had no idea I was going to be so boring making this today, huh? Oh, I should put this on fast mode. I like when things go this way, though. I might just make this one smaller. So about 3. All right. Now, why did I fold it this way? It's because I want to fold it again right here at its half point, and then make these 2 little pockets. They don't have to match because they're on different pages. I don't necessarily like that this one's rounded and this one's not, but I won't see it because they're on different pages. So I'll just accept it and move on. I just need to accept it and move on. Oh, look at this. This is from 2018. So much we didn't know back then, huh? Oh, I love purple paper. All right. Let's just rip this top off. And we're going to go 3 inches. How many pages should I do? Oh my gosh, everybody seems to be doing the working outside like a young woman thing.
I came in to crack the whip. You're too slow.
I am always too slow. Crafting style. This is why I don't make the actual tutorials. I just do the crafting live thing. In my older days of doing the YouTube videos, I probably just would have recorded it, sped it up, went through the blank times, even sped up my voice a little bit because I talk slow. All right, that's 3. That's 4. Ooh, let's fold this one in too. Hijacking my little fun stuff. Arlene says she's tired. She's working outside like a young woman. Made me think of you working outside like a young woman.
2 full days now. I cleaned everything, got everything where I want it, and I deadheaded the roses.
Oh, see, I love deadheading roses. That's actually kind of fun for me. You giggle at me, but I'm serious. I don't have any roses in this yard because our yard is all sand. I don't think it'd grow too well here.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know why everybody thinks roses are hard to grow. We don't do nothing. We
You're
water.
in the right environment, probably.
I guess. But they're huge. And we don't do anything, really. We water them. And if it rains, we don't water them.
You water them just enough then.
I guess so.
What are you working on today?
I'm tearing a book apart, and I took all the pages that don't have pictures, and I just made a little cute journal.
Well, that's fun. Do you want to share?
No, it's just paper. It's just book pages. I cut, folded, and I was thinking about doing like a Midori style so you could pull them out and make painted papers.
That's
It's not
probably
like I don't have enough painted papers or enough book pages
well,
or enough journals for that.
you can never have enough painting papers.
That's terrible, Arlene.
Oh my gosh, I just made a 4x4. What happened?
She received a letter from the management that all the handicapped residents have to dig up and throw away their gardens, no longer allowed to grow anything, or not even in pots.
Okay, A, no one's allowed to say only handicapped people have to do anything because of ADA. And B, there's a national law that went into place a while back that prevents states from being able to tell you what you can and cannot do when it's eco-friendly. So it's some kind of an eco law. You might want to check into that. Because you know when there was a big old, well, maybe there was a big old drama a while back about how HOAs would say you can't have clotheslines because they're an eyesore. Well, that was brought all the way up where it's an eco-friendly solution, and it was brought all the way up, and HOAs can no longer tell people that. They just don't really publicize that all too much. I don't know how many pages I want. Oh my gosh, that's a cute page too, but I don't want to put it in there. It's too many white pages. I'll put that one in there today. Although, is it already folded? It is. How wide are you?
I think if it was me, Arlene, I'd tell her if you don't want them here, you come take care of them.
I can't believe they said just handicapped people. And just because HUD did doesn't mean they don't necessarily follow the ADA sometimes.
I was thinking about pulling the ADA on the post office myself. And their descriptions.
What'd they do?
Well, just in their media mail, I think it's a little bit biased. But that's the thing.
What's the bias? I want to know.
Well, because a wallpaper book should be a book. It may be the only thing some people can read. And it helped them get out of their problems by feeling the pages.
Well, the old rules of media mail, a wallpaper book counted because it's bound matter that's printed and not too many advertisements. So it used to be, I'm making this one a pocket. Let's see if I can. I don't want to actually fold it. I just want to get the same size on both sides. Yeah, it used to be just specific to how the matter was bound and printed. And even journals could go if there were enough printed pages, because it's or I don't want to say printed because people might think images. I actually mean printed as in
words.
Words, yeah. Did I really just do that upside down? I did. All right. You guys, my goofy brain did it upside down. It's fine. It's no big deal. I'm not going to stress about it. Just need you to be a pocket. Have a tall pocket, but you're a pocket. I don't know that I want a coloring page in there. there. That one's too thick. That was meant to sturdy the cassette cover journal thing. Oh my gosh, I love financials like this. They just make me happy. All right, so let's do this one. Inches tall. I really am a slow crafter, aren't I? I just ripped it again. Dang it. That's okay. I don't need it this wide, so it'll be fine. All right, where's my 3? Yes, I'm afraid of ripping it. All right, there we go. Now 4 inches wide. Did you get messages?
No, I just set it on the machine to charge it. Yeah, not a machine, it's a stand. Whatever.
It'll be all charged. I don't even have anything witty and fun today. I have like no witty left in my soul. The witty's gone. I'm in the mood for a good joke, though. A good riddle. That would be fun. And 4 inches wide. 3 inches tall. I think it would be fun to challenge yourself to make a book with no scissors. You just take it, do the old school way of folding it back and forth. I'd probably still get out my tear ruler. But I do like that torn look. Yeah, see, this is the wrong way. Oh, this one wants to be a tag or something.
Hi, Erin.
Oh, that's a good point. See, Janie says a wallpaper book, in it is an advertisement all of itself for the products inside. That's a very good point. That totally makes sense. Might have to.
Hi, Laura.
He needs to get me on a chatterboxing think about it thing. I'm totally in my head. All right. How many pages do we have? How many pages do I want? May I help you? Hello? You here?
I love that my phone tells me when it's spoofing.
Isn't this fun? Oh my gosh, it's so cute. I should have made that the spine. It would have been perfect too, because I bet it's like, yep, I could have totally made that the centerpiece. Now I want to get an old cassette cover and do that. Ooh, does this fit? Might be a little bulky. I don't want to cut it. Then and there. Oh my god. I don't want that one either. That's too white. I don't want to write on that one. Don't mind a little orange. I mean, look at this ridiculous color. I don't know who could have this color as their favorite color.
Bite me.
This would be fun to journal on sideways in like your little notebook. Ooh, I like that. I like those two colors. How big are you? Oh, you just happened to be 4 inches. It was meant to be. Oh, and you just happened to be 6 inches. Oh my gosh, that's lovely. Where's the ruler? There it is.
I like your idea of challenging you to make a book and use no scissors. But I think we ought to do all kinds of weird challenges like, I don't know, not to use your scissors for one, and not to use any kind of writing utensil or something. I don't know.
Wouldn't it be fun to do one with you can't use glue? Oh, no hot glue or school glue, or no glue stick, no wet, no hot glue. That results you into hand stitching an entire book. That would be cool. I love this little lady. I want to fussy. Oh my gosh, I love ads. Hold on, I got my glasses on. So, are you over 51 and under 80? Ageism, anyone? Yes, you can have old line legal reserve life insurance, non-accessible, if you're in good health. Now, with both men and women, you can get a $500 policy. Oh my word. That is exciting. What else do we have? We have the portable wall shower. Don't they still use those today? Fits all faucets. Well, that would take a little task. Look at these little ladies right here. Oh my gosh, these are the hover uniforms. Oh my word. Oh, classifieds. Art and art supplies. Textile stencils, stenciling for fun, pre-cut textile stencils, and textile painters. Oh, she crossed off this one. Free sample, beautiful feather pictures, send 12-cent stamps for mailing. Well, then you know about what year it was. It doesn't say. Oh, there it is, 1959. I thank you for my new body. All right, I am going to get rid of the ads on the other side.
Well, you're full of all kinds of good information, Arlene.
Oh, here we go. What does it say? Oh, you gave me the answer. Dag nabbit. I was totally missing it. Oh, I got distracted and I totally ripped up my favorite hover uniform one. How did I do that? Oh, my word. All right. Oh, look at this. I love millinery, you guys. Oh, I got a little excited and my voice went a whole octave higher. Make money at home, learn millinery, get materials to make 19 hats. Students can earn up to $10 for practice hats. Oh my gosh, isn't that fabulous? Forget my tear roller. I'm just cutting this. I can't risk losing that little hat one. I don't know that we want to learn to kill the hair root. Oh, I guess on your legs you would. That's what they're going for.
And as you get older, on your face, too.
I refuse to get old. I'm a kid.
Yeah. Well, in my case, I don't have a choice. It's already here.
I don't know that we need to deal with a clogged sewer. Let me see these ones. Yeah, I missed that. That is so funny. The little Hoover vacuum cleaner uniforms. You think they named it after the president? Given the timing and such. All right.
See, you tell me no glue, and I'm going to pull out the stapler.
I see bling like this, and I have no idea what to do with it, even though I gave it to everyone back then. But first, let me take a selfie. Yeah, I think so. Okay. I don't know what I'm going to do with these. I just want them. I just think old ads look really, really cute. Right? Okay. Over 18, yes. And this channel is not made for adults.
Not made for children.
Not made for... I'm sorry, it's not made for children.
That's why we're all in here, because we're not adults.
Oh my gosh, this is not made for... Oh my word. All right, I do need one of these. Ooh, Tortugas too. This has got to be the worst part of the map. I'm glad I ended up with it. All right, let me see. Oranges that way. Who comes to a crafting table without a pen handy?
That's your challenge.
Being without a pen?
Mm-hmm. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Yeah, I'll just get a crayon. That was a lot more than that challenge. For some people, their crafting challenge would be, okay, at least 6 inches long, goes in your mouth, and more fun if it... Oh my gosh.
A hairdryer.
It goes in your mouth?
Oh, well, it was the most unusual answer I could think of.
I'm thinking dental tools. Oh, a toothbrush. Yeah, so the answer is toothbrush. Oh, I just took all the fun out. I'm still giggling, I'm sorry. Oh, for the love of graph, I love graph paper. I need like a whole section to be graph paper. Don't want that, that's too thick. Don't want that, that's too easy. I don't mind a little bit of lined paper in there too, so let's do that. Let's give it a funny edge. I did one entire journal without using a ruler one time. And I decided that I was going to make all the edges, funky edges, curvy. And shortly thereafter is when I bought all of the decorative edge punches because I loved how it looked on the edges being curvy.
Well, aren't you creative?
Well, there could be a whole rule. Make a journal with no straight edges except the cover.
Now, I could do that one. Can you make that challenge right now? Because I already have it done.
Uh-oh.
Well, it's not done, but it's close.
It's a UFO, you mean?
Yeah, but it was one I was going to keep. Speaking of UFOs, I have bunches of them. Going to go in an auction in July.
All right.
You know what's kind of funny? After I did all that cleaning today and yesterday, I needed a piece of cardstock. I don't know why, but that was extremely funny to me.
Wait. That after all your cleaning, you wanted...
I needed to use, I'm sitting here in my studio and I'm going, I need some cardstock. Where do I want to look? I don't know. I guess you just have to be here. I'm sorry. Just call me brain dead.
I am halfway through organizing, which is the part where you feel like you want to turn your head upside down because it gets messier first. And that's why I decided to stop and craft for a bit, but with a purpose.
I was in the garage for 5 hours, and at one point, hubby came out and he says, have you made any progress? And I looked at him and held up something heavy and said, you better run.
I like your hubby.
Oh, he's ornery.
He's hilarious. Man, this is just the wrong size. Let me see this one. So 4 and 4. A little more than, okay, that'll work. I'll trim off this little bit. I can't cut a straight line to save my fanny. Look at that. That is so crooked. That's a word that some countries really giggle that we even use it.
Fanny?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's better than the other word that you could use.
Well, yeah.
Better than a lot of other words you could use.
That is true too. But maybe not for them. First I'm dried, then I'm wet. The longer I swim, the more taste you get. What am I? Dang it, you gave the answer too fast. It's tea. I messed this up. Oh, okay, never mind. I didn't mess it up. That's fine. Now I just need the 3-inch line. Yeah, back to the tear roller. I like the tear roller better. Have you ever seen anyone make medieval books? One of my favorite like Zen things to watch. They actually take these long bits of pages, they fold them and they tear them to the right size using their knife, and they go into the middle and they just use their knife and tear the edges. That's why it has such cool edges. I just love that. Oh my word. All right, what do you guys have planned for supper tonight? This one's going to be a little shorter.
We're having hamburgers and broth.
I love, you know what? It's Memorial Day. I totally should have done burgers today. Let me see this. This one, what I want to play with. Bring all these out. Lost my cover. For those of you who weren't here earlier, I converted a candy box of cigarettes, you know, the candy cigarettes, into a journal cover. And then this I can take off now because the glue should be. Don't necessarily like that this is sideways. I'm not going to use it. This one's okay. Make my 2 little piles. I do talk to myself this much. Just ask
That's
me
okay.
what's up
You
with me
can
doing that sometimes.
you can talk to yourself, and
Well,
you
I
can
answer
answer
myself
your.
too. Yeah.
That's okay too. Just don't say, "Huh? What did you say?"
All right, Arlene, what was the good one? Repeat it. I was scrolling up to see where she put a good one, but I'm too slow with that.
Well, you know what? Because you're on StreamYard, you will be able to see it, even if she deleted it.
Oh, yeah, that's right. There it goes to the same. These two are similar, different. Same, you need to be up top. Similar, different.
What goes in hard comes out soft, and you blow continuously.
Chewing gum. And no fun. I actually love riddles. I'm assuming because I got that so quick, I either accidentally read it or I just have heard it before.
It was one of them you used in your game day.
Oh, that's why. That's why. Now that was fun. Oh, that means I have an army of them nearby. Does anybody want one of those? Where are they? All right, I got another one. Where's that little box I had? That was so much fun. All right. What is a 4-letter word that ends in K and means this? Well, see, some people might get offended by this. Because they have dirty minds, not because we do. Right? All right. I think I'm going to glue this down. And then I need my little edges. Oh my gosh, you'd have thought it was cut for it. How cool is that? All right, let's cut a couple of these. No, I noticed, Jean Peter, that when I have my little play days, you're like, ooh, playtime.
Well,
I hear you in the back playing.
I am playing.
Well, you're welcome to share if you want to share, because the people receiving these damn packs may or may not watch this damn video. But they are both already. So here's the fun thing about, what was I going to say? Dang it. Just as I get ready to story tell, I start thinking about my glue and I forget what I was going to say. All right, on this chat, how many of you have made junk journals? I bet you it's all. The fairest question, since people are lurking, is how many of you have not made them? All right, so now I need a little something that goes in here.
I haven't.
You've never made a junk journal?
Mm-mm.
Excuse me? You want me to believe this?
Yes.
I don't like it there. Liar. Liar.
Liar, liar, pants on fire.
Alright. I think this one's going to end up being a doodling page. Alright. This one needs its own little edge.
I haven't made a glue book either, Laura. At least not in the aspect of what most people's glue books are. It's kind of a glue book, but I glue things in a book, but I turn each page into a collage with a quote and everything, so.
It's funny that you say that, but I've only just recently made a glue book for the first time. And just recently started gluing in the glue book for the first time. And I'm talking just in May. I've made journals and art journals and collage journals, but not so much a just glue it journal, you know?
Yeah, I haven't either. So Laura, we should do a challenge between us.
I find that even though I made that journal recently, it's an altered book meant to glue stuff into it. I struggle with mindlessly gluing in there. You know, that's supposed to be relaxing and you just glue it without thinking about it the way that I do with clusters. It's supposed to be just relaxing and you do it without thinking about it, even though I pretend I'm not thinking about clusters. I try to do it without overthinking. It's like my practice. Well, I tried to do a glue book without overthinking. Not.
Yeah, I don't think I would either.
It turns more into collage than glue book. And I'm not sure that I really understand the difference, except that I think a glue book, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I think a glue book is meant to just go in and find the pretty things and glue the pretty things. You know?
A lot of people do them.
Well, and they do them beautifully. I love how they turn out.
I do too.
Oh my gosh, how many times is what? 3 times in a row I had the right size something? That is so crazy.
Maybe you need to go buy a lottery ticket.
You know, in all my years, which has only been like 21 years.
Liar, liar, pants on fire.
I don't think I've ever actually bought one of those pick your number tickets. I mean, maybe I just don't recall it, but I don't remember ever buying one. I haven't bought the scratch off ones because it's like playing a game, you know, the Scrabble one or whatever that other one is.
Yeah. Well, in my cleaning this weekend, I did find a scratch off ticket that won $2.
Oh my gosh, winner, winner, chicken dinner. Was the cost of the ticket $2?
Yeah.
Isn't that funny when they do that? I wonder how many people take their $2, go and buy another ticket. You think it's the majority?
Probably. My mother always did. Always.
I played bingo. I like bingo. I like bingo because I like the little, you know, dirty third. Give me a number and I'll give you like a bingo slang, and then I'll make up some even if there's already bingo slang for it. I love all those things. They make me happy.
17.
Oh man, I don't think I have a 17 one. I'd have to make one up. Everything 17? Something like that. It's hard to rhyme with teen. I'd probably go with bling or thing, non-rhyming but rhyming. You know, little books take just as much time as big books. Or at least for me, they do.
Arlene, you're so funny. You are full of it today.
Liar, liar, pants on fire.
Yeah. We're both crafting pantsless because our pants have burnt up.
Well, I hear her, but those are true statements for me. I was in a philosophical conversation with someone the other day, and we were talking about.
Wasn't me.
But we were talking about how most people apply how they think to how assuming other people think in the same ways. Oh my gosh, crafting bingo, a prompt game, that would be fun.
You know, that makes sense. I heard one time that it's kind of like the Mars and Venus thing, that when men fight, they say things to hurt, but women say what their heart feels. And so how the woman takes it is the same as how she gives it. She thinks that it's the truth, but the man's just trying to be hurtful. And so he just fluffs it off what she says because he thinks she's just trying to hurt him. Does that make any sense?
Yep. Although in my world, I would almost argue that we are a little bit of the opposites. We don't really actually argue about anything big. I can't remember a time, but we have rules around our arguments. We actually follow.
Okay, I am going to put it on me for a minute because I have to show you what I cut out of my die cut machine.
Well, I thought we were going to do it on both of us. I mean, I don't see why not.
See what I cut out on my die cut machine?
Oh my gosh, that's so freaking cool.
It's metal. It's like that tooling metal. It's really a pain in the butt. You got to sit and poke all these little things out because they don't just come out real easy.
That is too cool. I love it.
And it goes perfect on my page.
I think this would have been better if I would have made it like a pull-out journal.
Well, hi, Miss Darla.
Darla, Darla. Darling, Darla. All right. I think I like this one the other way. Oh, then the words are upside down. Nope, I don't. Well, I don't want it on the front, that's for sure. Make this one the cover. All right, section 1 done. Tidy off.
Thank you, Susie. See how Fabri-Tac will work on metal.
I have no idea, so let me know.
Yeah, so far, I mean, it's staying, but we'll see. If not, I'm going to have to staple it.
You know what you should do?
What?
Staple it.
You're going to make me say bite me again, aren't you?
Well, you know, I could. You know, I want a different one on the cover. I don't want this one on the cover. Let's switch it out. I want a different one. Oh, and I don't even know that I like the purple with the red right there. I think I've become high maintenance on my little covers. So you can go back in here because neither one of you are going to be the cover, and I want something shiny. Oh my gosh, I found shiny. Oh, and it's polka dotted. How perfect is that? I bet you it's, is that going to be the, it's only the right size for one of them. Let me get another shiny. There has to be at least one more shiny in here. I can see it. Oh yeah, there we go. I'm happy now. I think that'll work. Okay. For some people, it might even be a challenge for them if you said no paper trimmer.
It would be for me. I would probably say I'm not playing.
I'm going to take my ball and go home. I'm not playing.
Take my paper trimmer and leave.
Don't you talk to me and tell me I can't use a paper trimmer. Oh my gosh. Someone asked me one time if I'm really like this. It's just, yes. Very much. All right, here we go. My cubs has to put up with me all the time. Oh, do I want them both to be the, okay, Jean. Both of them be the same for the two signatures or different? And here's the inside cover. Same or different?
Same. Because you would have expected me to say different.
I would have. I was anticipating you saying different.
So I had to be different. And
well, that makes more sense. I do love the psychological stuff. No, I do. All right, here we go.
Well, enjoy it. That's as psychological as I'm going to get.
Oh, you know what I didn't do? I cut this at 4 inches, and I wasn't thinking about the added space. So it might be just a little bit short. But you know what? I'm not going to care. And if it really bothers me, I'll add a little something to the edges. I know it's going to bother me, so I'm going to add something to the edges. See, that stuff makes me crazy stuff. Better yet, stitch this baby up and just do it. Let us pretend I am not doing this, but I am. Shh, nobody saw a thing. I don't like when my edges show through sometimes. Today is one of those days. Oh, and this is a dull blade. I forgot to change it.
Me too, Darla. I like everything to be straight. For as wild as I may paint and do other things, I like my lines straight.
Oh, that makes me feel better. I don't know that I want to put that in the middle. This one I'll put in the middle. Oh, there's another one like that. Which one on the left side? I wonder what half and half looks like. It's not quite the right size. Pretty darn close though. Oh my gosh, I made that one so much smaller. I cannot do it. So I have a symmetry problem. On certain things, I don't mind if it's asymmetrical, but if it's too close to the same, I can't handle it being asymmetrical. It has to either be vastly different when it's asymmetrical or exactly the same. It can be similar. So for the happy packers who bought the monthly subscription, I go find some cassette journal covers and put that in there with this, because there's definitely enough extra papers to make 2 journals.
Hi, Nancy.
Where's the other piece? Did I say happy pack? I hope I said damn.
You did say happy pack
I didn't mean to say happy.
several times.
Oh, did I really?
Mm-hmm.
Happy pack on the brain. No, it's damn pack. I can't even keep it straight.
Because they overlap sometimes, I'm sure.
Yeah. They haven't yet, but everybody will overlap next month. dAM pack members, happy pack members, and all the hardest.
Well, they overlap in your brain, I'm sure.
They do. Asked me a question the other day and said, could you ask the person who makes the happy packs this question? It's like, ask away. This is the safest rotary blade trimmer for me because it immediately puts danger away when you unsqueeze it. Isn't that nice? I like that.
Yeah.
I love that. I mean, you can lock it out. I mean, lock it in place. Hold on. Hold your purchase. I know you can lock it. I never use that lock thing. There you go. You can lock it in so you don't accidentally squeeze it out. But my problem, part of why I bought this one, is that I keep forgetting to close it out of the danger zone up top. When I bought that one, there's nothing to close out of the danger zone. Now I'm singing the danger zone song. I like that page. Hello, Jean Peters message. Oh, this one needs to go in the middle. It's too small. So how many of you on here have submitted a coloring, or let's see, nobody's going to fess up to not submitting one. So.
Oh, I can tell you who hasn't.
You can't tattle. There's no tattling. So I'll ask it differently. How many of you have submitted a coloring page? Technically, I haven't yet, but that's because I'm waiting to see how many to do, so I know how. Look at that. Oh my gosh, that's like on the perfect line there.
So, I made this little book,
Yes,
Midori
ma'am.
style, so I can take everything out and work on it. And what am I doing? I'm working on it in the book.
I love Midori style because you can take it out and work on it. But I do the same thing. I often leave it in when I'm working on it. But the benefit is that you don't have to. So if you do need to take it out, you can. I just like having options. Now, isn't that funny? This one hardly has that same feeling the other one has. Well, extras. But I'm going to do it anyway. Hold your business.
As Arlene says, I don't have any on.
I have breeches on. They're cute. I'd take them off and give them to you, but then I wouldn't have them on anymore.
Bet you were told liar, liar, pants on fire.
Hmm?
But we kept saying liar, liar, pants on fire.
Oh, so then I don't have any breeches on.
Right, because they caught on fire. Whoosh! That was the sound of it going over your head.
I hear that sound a lot. Oh, did I go a little crooked? No, it's fine. Messy. I start with a P and I end with an ORN. I'm a major player in the film industry. What am I? ... Get your minds out of the gutter. Popcorn. My book's about done. Ooh, there's lots of room to add stuff. Look how cute that came out. Nice and flush. A happy space. All right. So the easiest way in the world, ever. I feel like I want to do it with the twine now. I forgot the twine was in here. Let me do that. Should I break these into 4 signatures since I have all that extra room? I think I will.
Hey, you should break that into 4 signatures.
Just for that, I'm doing 3. Yeah. Okay. I don't know how many pages I have. So 1. I don't like being the first page, so we gotta go there. 2. Little map. Little color. Green. Little financial. Sometimes it's blank after financials. That little guy in there. Oh, I like the purple next to yellow. A tiny one and a little pocket. All right, so that's good. That's good. I'm doing 4. I just wanted to obey you. One of these. I don't like paper first. I don't want upside down words first either. Graph paper first is always good. Wiggling paper first is okay. This one. Ooh, I guess that needed to dry a little. Oh my gosh. When I cut it,
Arlene.
When I cut the whole pocket off. Forgot about that with these pockets in here. But I'm not going to worry about it. Enjoy your nap. Nap time. I want to have a nap now.
I was just thinking the same thing.
But I can't nap. It's against the rules. Dagnabbit, you missed the T on secret because I cut it. Oh, and the pocket thing again on the edge. That's it. I'm fixing it. Let's do it with washi though. That's what I feel like. Fine there. Well, now it needs a better cover. I don't know how I feel about this cover. Oh, purple and yellow is okay in the middle, though. We'll do that. Oh, it's happy now. All right, here we go. In the middle of this signature. Oh, my word. Leave those two signatures right there. Crafting is underway. So many things I could be doing right now. I need to be doing the crafting. That's what I say. All right. On the outside. I think I like that better. Oh, this is weird without the elastic. I can't get it as tight. And just tie a knot down at the bottom. All right, and then loop it over, go through all three strings. I should have decorated the spine, so now I guess I'm going to have to do that. Now I know why I don't do books this way, the wrap it over thing, because I don't feel like I get it tight enough. Look how much space is there. So for those of you who use non-elastic thread, how do you get it tight enough? I think I'm just going to pull these in the middle down here too. A little bit extra. All right, I'm going to let it be because I can't loop that knot. Dagnabbit. Would work if I did like a twisty thing right there. I pull them all tight. Yeah, and then glue it. That'll work too. Oh my gosh, there it goes again, Jean. Look at that. exactly the right size.
Well, aren't you so fortunate today?
I don't know what the dealio is with the right size, but it's working. That's what I want to do. Just twist it. Find that little loop. Where's something to put. Oh, I don't have anything handy. That's okay. I guess I'm not going to worry about it.
Did I show you my little matchbox book? My matchbook book?
You did, but did you show the rest of the world?
I've shown a few people.
3/4. You need to show the rest of the world.
Okay. I have it handy because otherwise it gets lost because it's pretty little.
Oh, no.
Okay, so here it is, the front. And it's a true matchbook. The matches have been taken out to protect the innocent. But the cardboard's still in here because that's what makes it really close. So anyway, I collaged on the inside cover, and then I did the book. And I did the back part of it. And there's little quotes on here that I got out of a Marlene's art by Marlene. And then I collaged on the back. This took me a little over an hour, start to finish. And my pages are nice and sturdy, but they're just book pages. I just cut book pages into strips, and then because I knew I was going to collage them, and so it's really nice and strong.
Well, that is awesome, and
I think this would be the perfect little thinking of you gift. When someone needs a boost, you give it to them, and then every time they need a boost, they can open it up and read all the inspiring little quotes or smart aleck quotes, whichever is your best for you and that friend.
Well, I wouldn't even know how to be a smart aleck.
No,
It'd be out of my nature.
That would be so difficult for you to do.
That would be. Oh yeah, this makes me happier.
This is my next matchbook.
Oh my gosh, it's so cute.
I know, it's so cute.
I don't think I'm going to like this. I don't think I've ever done like a little spine thing like this, where it's covering over just that. Lesson learned. Try it now. Okay, maybe. See how it just feels like it's going to take off? It's better if it goes like this into a spine versus over it. I don't really like that, so it's coming off right now. I guess my only solution's give me a solution. Lace or something. Glue will dry just fine. Dang it. No, I'm not happy about that. This is definitely going to need some time to dry. I feel someone giggling at me right now, going, I knew not to put that thing on the spine. Now, shh, it's the beautiful sound of tearing paper. You guys think I'm kidding. There are certain noises I love. That's one of those noises.
I like to tear my jelly papers, definitely.
All right, here's the finished baby. It's what the spine looks like. Not that you can really see it. But look, I went crooked with the green stuff, but it'll be fine. If I would have thought about it sooner, it would have been more fun if I looped the green through the lace and then tied it in the middle. Wouldn't that have been cute?
Mm-hmm.
That would have been cuter, but I didn't think about that then. Waiting for the glue to get a little more tacky so it'll stay down right there. All right.
Looks pretty cool.
And then the inside's just all the junk journaling pages. And I like them where there's lots of writing space. I actually do use these little things. And what's nice, just like your Midori style, is when I want to give a note to someone, like I forgot something, I want to give them a note. And this, then you can just pull one out and give them the little note. Which most of the time, or if you're like me and you put one in upside down, you can put it back right. See, I didn't put one in upside down. It was right all along. Okay, that one's happy. This will be the tie when it's done, but I don't want any glue on it, so. I do have to put it in a space. It'll tie like that. For now, it's going over here.
As I sit here and put my pages on, I think to myself, I could have just made the pages out of painted papers.
Well, you know, that might have worked.
Yeah, but this is way more fun.
Way more fun.
Get to pick and choose what I want where. And
Okay, did you see in the beginning when I went through what my original, this was an original hardest pack from way back in the day. It was a cassette cover plus all the papers. I mean, it was just one time that they received it, and it was only the hardest from eons ago. And then the extra ones, because I made more than I had hardest, the extra ones I sold. And then not all of those sold from way back in the day. So I just had them in a stash. And when I cleaned out the area that had them, it was in the Zen room, and it was in the Zen room in the corner, which is a place where I store stuff for future kits and projects. I don't know why I stored it there, but anyway. So when I came across it, I thought, well, wouldn't this be kind of fun that instead of a cassette cover journal, that it would be a candy cigarette box for the dAM club members. But yeah, that's what a hardest bag looked like at the very beginning. It was one project. That was it.
sure has changed a lot.
It has, hasn't it? Those were the days where the the shipping and the supplies came from my own stash too. So if somebody's, wow, that's not very nice. Well, you know, it is what it is. I think
I
it's
bet
nice.
it was more challenging though.
I actually think personally, I would enjoy having the one. I mean, that's why I designed it that way in the very beginning. I personally, I would have enjoyed having the one thing to go do, and then what I do with the leftover pretty papers. But I'm a lover of paper, so I do think that, you know, letting go of the papers, and at the time, you know, it would have been smart if I would have created like a little dangle down the side. But just introducing them to bookmaking was the goal on that cassette cover kit.
I would like that. I would like a kit where I have all the stuff that could be used.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you're a long time crafter, you're going to have a few other things. Just add to it. I would love to have just one project that's my challenge thing, you know? Because at this point, I seem to want to do it all.
I still remember sitting down and making these little envelopes. So to hold, it was before I got smart about using the plastic envelopes to hold the little pieces. This one, it was the first time I ever ordered, this is a funny story too. So it was the first time I ever ordered plastic envelopes. And when they came, I was expecting a normal size envelope, right? And it came this tiny. So obviously I ordered it in millimeters instead of in inches or something. Because look how tiny that is. But I do remember ordering the first one on accident in the wrong size and learned from that. But it worked out because it's a little inchy bag, you know.
I have one of those. You used it on a paper clip and put little dice in the bag.
I probably had a bunch of them to use. Because even when there's an oopsie, you know, it still can be used in some way, at least in my brain, you know. But that's just me being cheap, I guess. Efficient or eco-friendly. See, my cheap has become eco-friendly now. Oh, let me sort back all the stuff that's still good. Oh, this is definitely enough to do another one. All right, I think I'm going to hang up on you. Are you going to stay on?
No, I think I'm going to go curl up on the couch and watch it rain.
Oh, I love that. That makes me fall asleep.
Yep.
All right, well, I will let you go and do your business and have a night. You know you're going to end up falling asleep, so enjoy your nap.
Oh, I'm going to try not to, though.
Try not to fall asleep or try not to enjoy that nap?
Try not to fall asleep.
Oh, my word. Yeah, I don't think that's going to be my problem. I don't know what I'm going to do after this, but I am really hungry and it's too late for me to snack on something. It'll spoil my dinner.
And nothing spoils my dinner. That's fat girls like food.
Oh, my word, woman. You can't pick on yourself like that. It's against the rules.
It's the truth.
Well, I like food too. I have my COVID-20. On that note, I say bye all. Love and
Bye,
hugs.
all. Thanks for watching.
Thank you. Bye-bye.